Hey guys, welcome to today's video. So today I'm going to be showing you all of my summer essentials. These are things that I like to take with me when I'm running errands, if I plan on going on a road trip, and these are also things that I will be gravitating towards a lot this summer. So I do have some beauty items. I also have a couple of fashion items as well, but don't forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell, and also don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up as well. So the first product is a must-have, and this is a self-tanner. And the one that I love the most, that I tend to use the most, especially in the summer and throughout the year, is Isle of Paradise Dark Self-Tanning Drops. So there is a medium and there's also a light. I honestly do not recommend picking up the light. I have pretty fair skin naturally, and that one doesn't do anything. I would have to apply 15 to 20 drops to get a decent tan, and it's wasteful. So you're better off getting the medium or the dark. If you don't want to be too dark, then just use less drops. That's the great thing with this one. I feel like you get a better color even compared to the medium one. So I love it. Sean uses this as well, and this is meant for the face and body, but I typically don't use this on my face because I do find that this breaks me out. So what I do is I just apply this to my jawline down to my toes, and then I will use a different self-tanner for my face. And the one that I use is by Saint Tropez, and this is the Bronzing Water Face Mist. And so the great thing with this is that you can actually apply this on its own. You can put this on top of your skincare, and you can also use this on top of your makeup. And this gives you that nice golden tan, and it actually matches really well to this when it's all developed. So this is my go-to for the face, and then of course this is my go-to for the body. And all you do is you mix a few drops of this into your body lotion or body moisturizer. I like to work in sections, so I will apply, let's say, 6 to 7 drops on one arm, 6 to 7 drops for the other arm, and so on. And I work in sections because I feel like it's a lot easier to get an even application that way. You know how many drops you've done per section, so you're going to get that even tan. And I don't get orange with this. I don't get streaks. This looks like I've been on vacation, and this is truly amazing. Now, I just purchased the Isle of Paradise Self-Tanning Body Butter, and it's actually in the mailbox. I haven't even gone out there to get it yet, and I'm hoping that that will be my new favorite. It's a body butter, so you don't have to mix drops in with your moisturizer. It's already a moisturizer that will develop into a nice tan, and so I'm really excited to try that out. So when I do, I will have a video for you, but in the meantime, this is a must-have, and so is this. The next essential is using a lip product that contains a sunscreen, and I really love the Paula's Choice Lip Screen Broad Spectrum SPF 50. I do like to apply this multiple times a day, even throughout the year, even during the winter months. This is something that is always in my bag. It's really important to protect your lips as well. So I like to apply this first thing before I apply my lipstick or a lip gloss, anything that is tinted, so that I have that sun protection underneath. And I love it, and it works so well, and it's quite moisturizing as well. The next essential is sunscreen, and recently I uploaded my go-to face sunscreens for 2022. So if you haven't seen that video, I will leave it below for you in my description box as well as up here. And recently I reviewed the brand new Summer Fridays Shade Drops. This is a broad spectrum SPF 30 mineral milk sunscreen, and I also have a review, and I also demonstrate it as well, so you get to see how it applies to my skin in that video. And of course I will leave that video below for you as well, and up here. So this is my go-to sunscreen. This has been on major repeat, and this is honestly one of the best face sunscreens I have ever used. It's lightweight, it absorbs into the skin so quickly, there is no sticky, tacky residue, it's not greasy, it's not shiny, it's not mattifying, it's skin-like. And it dries down skin-like, and your skin looks so natural. I love this. I really do. And I also recently told you guys that I love the Supergoop Mineral Sheer Screen, and I still love that one, but to be honest, this is better in my opinion. This applies so much nicer. This is almost like a milky serum texture, and it's fabulous. So I highly recommend this. And for the body, of course, one product that I do like to keep in my bag at all times is the sunscreen from Color Science, and this is the Sun Forgettable Total Protection Body Shield, broad spectrum SPF 50, and this has a PA+++. So this has a zinc oxide of 12%. So I do like to apply this to my body, and when I'm out and I'm running errands and I have maybe a tank top on, something where my skin is really exposed to the sun, I like to pop this in my bag and reapply it throughout the day when needed. It's best to reapply your sunscreen every 2 hours for that proper SPF protection, and this doesn't leave my body sticky or greasy. This is also a great product that dries down skin-like, and this does not have that gross sunscreen smell. So again, this is one of my favorites for sure, and this one is outstanding as well. I also want to mention as well that I'm a big fan of the Color Science Loose Mineral Powder. So this is a powder SPF, and I'm going to insert the image right here because honestly I don't have it with me. I don't know where it is, and that's not a good thing. So I'm gonna have to purchase another one, and I'm gonna purchase it in the shade Fair this time. I did have the shade Medium, and it works good for the summer, but it's a little bit too dark. It almost packs on too much color on top of everything else, and I really don't like that. So I'm gonna go with Fair, so it's more of that translucent shade. This is what I typically like to keep in my bag at all times to reapply my sunscreen on my face throughout the day. So I don't have it in hand, but I will be purchasing one like tonight, as soon as possible, because this is a must-have and it's a holy grail. The next product is by Caudalie, and this is the Grape Water Face Mist. I actually like to use this all year round, especially in between my serums for better absorption. And this is a great product even for hydration. If you want to skip your toner, you can use this after cleansing, and then of course before your serums and your moisturizer. The only ingredient is grape water, so this is great for sensitive skin, but this is also amazing for all skin types. So not only can you incorporate this in your skincare routine, but you can also use this to freshen up your face throughout the day and to add hydration. So sometimes when we're in the sun and we keep reapplying our sunscreen, sometimes our skin can feel a little bit tight and dry. I know my skin tends to feel that way. And so I like to keep this in my bag to freshen up my skin and to also add that hydration back into my skin. And this does a really good job. So of course there is the 200 ml size. There's also a smaller size. I actually like to keep that one in my bag. I like to keep this one at home. And this also adds that nice beautiful glow to the skin as well, especially on top of makeup. So you can spray this on top of makeup, on top of your sunscreen, on top of your skincare. You can use this on your body. I tend to spray this on my chest and anywhere where my skin feels tight, like I said, in the summer. And this is truly amazing, and it's an essential. I have to have this in my bag at all times in the summer. So the next essential is fragrance. And I don't know about you, but I love to smell nice on an everyday basis. I pick my scent and I stick with that scent for the remainder of the day. So I do have some favorites for this summer, and the first one is the Brazilian Crush 62, which is by Sol de Janeiro. And so this smells just like the Bum Bum Cream. This has that pistachio salted caramel scent, and I really love this for the body as well as for the hair. So love this. I also recently picked up the Brazilian Crush 40, which smells just like the Bum Dia Bright Cream. So this has the Black Amber Plum plus Vanilla Woods. I actually like this scent a little bit more than this one, but I find that the spray doesn't have that long stain power like the cream does. I also own the cream in this scent as well as this scent, but I don't find that the spray lasts as long. But this one, for some reason, this scent will last for a very long time. You really don't need to reapply this throughout the day. This one, I feel like you do have to reapply, but honestly, that's okay. It's not a big deal. And I don't know why I picked up the smaller one. Like, I really don't. I will be purchasing the larger size next time, but I love these for the summer, and I will be using these into fall and winter as well. And the other scent that I like, especially if I have somewhere special to go, is by Jo Malone, and this is the Wood Sage and Sea Salt. I have a little sample here, but this smells very fresh, very summery. It has that sea salt smell, almost like a linen smell. I don't know. It's just wonderful, and this is a true summer scent. scent. So if you like the Jo Malone brand, I highly recommend looking into this one. So again, this is the wood sage and sea salt. So these are going to be my go-tos for this summer. The next essential is dry shampoo, and I like to use this all year round, of course, to freshen up my hair. But in the summer, I feel like it's really a necessity because we're sweating more, and I always like to keep my hair as fresh as possible. So I do like to keep a dry shampoo on hand. So this is by Moroccan Oil, and this is the one for light tones. And I have talked about this before, so this is great if you have blonde, gray, or white hair. It has a pale purple shade to it, so it really helps to freshen up your blonde or your white gray hair, and it keeps it cool. If you have darker hair, there is a dark tones option, but this is a lovely dry shampoo. It doesn't leave that film in my hair. It doesn't leave my hair feeling dirtier than what it was before I sprayed it in my hair. It really does freshen up my hair really nice, and it has a beautiful scent as well, which I really do think is important. There's a lot of dry shampoos that don't smell nice. This one smells really nice, and I'm a big fan of this. So of course, this is an essential all the time. Another product that I will be using a lot this summer is by Drunk Elephant, and this is the Wonder Wild Miracle Butter. So one of their newest launches, and this is a salve for dry, flaky, cracked, or chapped skin. So this has a lot of different oils in it to repair the skin, but to also moisturize the skin as well. And so you can apply this to your lips, certain sections of your face. You can apply this anywhere on your body. I've been applying this to my lips before bed, my hands before bed, and you know those dry, cracked heels that we get a lot in the summer and sometimes in the winter? Well, this will be a great product to apply to your heels. And I've been applying this to my heels a lot lately, and it has softened the skin, and it looks 10 times better. It looks so much better. So I'm quite impressed with how this works just for the heels, but I think that this will be a great product to use if you ever experience these skin concerns. Of course, there are other affordable options out there, but if you want to try something different and something new, this might be something that you may want to try. So moving on to my fashion items here, I only have a couple, but I am a big fan of sun hats in the summer, and I also really like wearing baseball hats as well. I love wearing hats in the summer. So recently I picked up this sun hat, and I don't think I can link this because I actually purchased this at St. Anne's Spa. I recently went there in May with my mom, and if you live in Ontario, you have most likely heard of this spa. And I go there a couple of times a year, and I love it. It's such a beautiful place to attend to, especially in the spring, summer, and fall. Winter is really beautiful as well. I've been there in the winter, but you're limited on what you can do, of course, because it's so cold, but in the summer, that's the best time to go. So I recently picked up this hat, and I just really love it. I haven't even worn it yet, and I can't wait to wear it, but let me put it on for you guys. I just think hats like this are so cute. I really love it. I really think that this is cute, and I'm going to be wearing this quite a bit because, of course, my scalp gets burnt a lot in the summer, so I really need to be careful. So I tend to wear a lot of hats if I'm going to be outside for long periods of time. So this is one that I'm going to be wearing a lot. The next hat is a baseball hat, and I do have quite the collection of hats, but I'm not going to sit here and show you all of them, but I'm just going to show you the types of hats that I like to wear. So of course, this is your traditional baseball hat, and I did purchase this from Lululemon maybe 4 or 5 years ago, around there, maybe longer. So it has the nice cat print brim, and then of course the black hat, and that's what it looks like on the back. So I do like to wear these types of hats a lot in the summer, and they just fit so nicely. I am so impressed with the way that the Lululemon hats fit. I do have a couple of options from that brand, and I really do like it. But any hat will do. I mean, I have a Toronto Blue Jays hat. I wear Sean's hats. Like, we have the same size head, and I'm so grateful because he has a lot of hats that I like. So I tend to share with him. I don't know if he likes that, but I wear his hats all the time. So, you know, sorry, Sean, but... Another essential are these large hair claw clips. I love these for the summer months, especially when it's really hot and humid outside. There's nothing worse than being outside and it's really humid, you're sweating, and your hair is sticking to your skin. I can't stand that, so I like to resort to the claw clips. So what I typically do is I like to put my hair in a twist like this, and then I just put it in, I don't know, a bun, I guess you could say. I would do a better job if I could actually see what I'm doing here, but something like this. And I would put my hair up in something like this, and this does the job so well. Your hair's not sticking to your skin, and I like to resort to the claw clips, you know, or a silk scrunchie like I said. So these are an essential. They are a necessity all the time. And the last fashion item that I have here are sunglasses. I wear sunglasses 365 days out of the year, like most of us, and I like to invest in a good brand because I'm wearing them so often. So my go-to brand is Ray-Ban. They have so many different styles, and that's why I love this brand. They fit so nicely on my face. I never have issues with it falling off my face. They just wear really nicely. So I do have the aviator, I do have the round, and I recently just purchased the hexagon flat lens. So it looks like that. They're really flat. They're very trendy, and I really like the gold frame with the green lens. This is my go-to color. And I also only purchase polarized because I do feel like it's a big difference from wearing a polarized glasses to a non-polarized. Makes a big difference. So this is what they look like. So very trendy, very stylish. This goes with everything. Like you can dress it up, you can dress it down. These never disappoint, and they stay on my face all day. They have that nice nose piece. Sometimes they do dig in, and then of course you have this indent on your nose. That happens to me all the time. But I just really like these, and I really love the Ray-Ban brand. So those are all of my go-to summer essentials. I really hope that you enjoyed it and that you found it helpful. And of course, I will link everything that I shared in this video below for you for your reference. Let me know what your go-to summer essentials are. I'm sure that we do have very similar things, but if you do have other things that I didn't mention, I would love to hear what your go-tos are. So let's get a conversation going in the comments section. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And of course, I will see you all in the next one. Take care, and I will see you guys then. Bye, guys.